today's news, Korean kids have their face evaluated for fun on YouTube despite concerns.
Shout out to Steph, who is streaming for the first time since we arrived to Florida. Top link will take you there. All new setup, live K-pop music. Follow Steph on Twitch.
There is somewhat of a disturbing trend that has been happening in Korea for the past several years now, where young kids upload photos or video of themselves to YouTube and then ask strangers to evaluate them. The trend in Korean language is called 얼굴 평가, which translates in English to face evaluation or judge my face. This information comes from the Korea Herald, and it is an article that is linked down below if you want to check that out.
It turns out that Korean parents, and actually international parents, are finally catching notice of the roast me challenge.
Please enlighten me and everyone who isn't familiar with the roast me challenge.
You don't know about roast me? Roast me is something that has become internationally popular. People do it. It's a very big thread on Reddit and on various other platforms where people post photos of themselves and ask people to roast them.
Okay, but 얼굴 평가 doesn't translate to roast me. I mean, not that they have a literal translation, but they're not quite the same thing. I mean, they might have gotten the idea from that.
It's the same thing. Essentially, at the core, it's the same thing. Now, mind you, this one actually started on Africa TV. Some of the people started doing it there, and then they transitioned from Africa TV to YouTube, and they continue doing this face evaluation on YouTube.
Which, if you don't know, Africa TV is one of the most popular streaming sites out of South Korea.
But this has been going on for 4 or 5 years now, and it's finally starting to catch the attention of mainstream media.
It looks like the kids that have uploaded in the past couple of years are doing it mainly to become more popular on social media.
Well, if you think about kids, kids are insecure and they're attention seeking, and they want to know what people think about them. So this is a way that they can go and they can put it online, maybe get famous. If not, their friends can actually see their videos, which makes them a little bit cooler amongst their friends, and it's seen as a game amongst kids.
So my question here is, at what age is too young for children to go onto the internet by themselves without parental guidance and do whatever they want? Surf, upload, post, you know what I mean?
That's a legit question, but I have to say, as somebody who actually worked in Hagwons during the cell phone era, which you did not, I actually started teaching in Hagwons just as soon as smartphones were being introduced. And kids, very young kids in South Korea, 3-year-olds, 5-year-olds, they have cell phones with full internet capabilities, and they were doing things on cell phones that I didn't even necessarily know how to do. And I'm sure if there are any people who are parents or have younger siblings or nieces and nephews they're very internet and smartphone savvy.
It's good to get some perspective here because we so easily and quickly forget what it was like less than 10 years ago when a young person having a cell phone was really not accepted. Now it is accepted almost universally. I mean, parents obviously, and there are probably some parents watching here, you have to monitor your child's behavior. I mean, that's good parenting, but it wasn't really accepted, at least in the United States and in Western countries, to give a kid a cell phone under the age of 10, just 10 years ago. But nowadays it seems fine. Well, in Korea, those lines were blurred immediately. They have smartphones everywhere. Everyone does. Everyone uses them. I mean, parents monitor their children maybe even more over there. But if these videos are really so bad, why haven't they been deleted? I mean, I found ones from a couple years ago. They're still up.
Well, maybe parents don't actually know that it's going on. I'm glad that mainstream media is finally discovering this and learning about this, because it is something that I feel parents should talk to their kids about and make sure that if they're doing it, that they're of the mentally sound stage to do so, because to have strangers on the internet roast you and judge you based upon your appearance
when you're 13
may not be okay. You may not be mentally strong enough to take that, because the internet is really harsh.
I know you guys are going to comments. Want to take this very brief opportunity at the end of the video to plug this painting, which is going to be boxed up either later tonight or tomorrow for sure and shipped out to San Diego. Congratulations, Lady Van. Glow in the Dark, it's called.
because it glows in the dark and it looks like Van Gogh.
Link down below to all the paintings and prints if you're interested in more information about that. Click the like button on this video. Thank you for supporting us here at hallyuback. Click the bell for notifications. Check out the link to K-Gal, and don't forget to subscribe for more hallyuback news. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye! You know my biggest issue with this?
With the painting?
No, with trolling becoming mainstream is it's become such an acceptable thing that how will that reflect on future internet usage? Because the internet and YouTube can already be really nasty in comments section. If it becomes so natural and so norm, like how much nastier is it gonna get?
Don't make me think about that.